We have another guest who is here physically with us. He is one of the officers of the Philippine Federation of Credit Cooperatives National. PFCCO, as we all know, is the national network of credit and savings cooperatives in the Philippines, serving as the knowledge management center for 9 regional federations. Ladies and gentlemen, the CEO of PFCCO National, Mr. Hernan Palabiao. Sir?
Thank you so much, Director Villamin, for that kind introduction. Our most beloved chairperson of CDA, Honorable Undersecretary Joseph Joy Encabo, our most respected ASEC Vidal Villanueva III of the Financial Cluster of the Sectoral Apex Organization, ASEC Mirla Paradillo of CDA, President Bernadette Toledo of MASPEC, my dear friend Sylvia Paraguya, the CEO of NATCO, and Attorney Eric Robles from the Cooperative Surety Fund, our expert panelists for today's activity, Ms. Lazalet Gumban, Ruby Salvador, and Mr. Edgar Caballeda. To all participants in today's forum na nasa kanila pong mga opisina, tanggapan sa pamamagitan ng Zoom, brothers and sisters in the cooperative movement, stakeholders, other guests, friends, ladies and gentlemen, maayong buntag ka natong tanan, na imbagabigat ka na kayo amin, buenos dias, magandang umaga, good morning everyone. First of all, I'd like to commend CDA under the finance cluster of the Sectoral Apex Organization headed by ASEC Vidal for making this great endeavor possible. Since we have experienced the many negative effects of the global financial economic meltdown in 2008, plus this recent COVID-19 pandemic 11 years later, many has been told and we have heard a lot about financial literacy. Today, we feel the urgency and the need to institutionalize it, and not just to promote it, but put values on the importance of preparing ahead of any uncertainties through proper budgeting and life planning. Therefore, we, under the finance cluster, are doing all our best to combat these challenges by way of institutionalizing financial literacy amongst us. Being financially literate for me is not about having lots of money or having no money. Rather, it is a matter of practicality and behavior, nurtured by proper values inside our homes, developed from our childhood until we grew up as adults, enhancing the habit and culture and cultivating it as a way of life. And therefore, financial literacy for me is more of a way of life, lifestyle in short. It is about managing things when we have nothing and behaving when we have everything. While having the knowledge about financial management is a plus factor in further improving our personal finances, but it cannot guarantee sustainability and stability. To be financially literate, changing behavior and lifestyle are the simple secret ingredients. These are the keys to become one. Behaviors like simple lifestyle, daily small savings habit, investing wisely, optimism, and seeing the many opportunities amidst challenges are only few factors to mention in order for one to become financially literate. Now, for the challenge. Will you agree if I say that ants are better than men when talking about preparing for the rainy season? Because that is how the ants are trained and have developed within themselves the kind of behavior and lifestyle, discipline, industriousness, and futuristic approaches. They don't live only for a day. They have no chairperson nor CEO. They are animals, and we are humans. And we all agree that as human beings, we have a higher level of intelligence and dignity among other creatures because we are created in the image of our God. But why cannot we think, prepare, and live like that of the ants? Financial literacy does not choose people who should undergo this process, but this is for everyone in the cooperative, leaders and members alike. The question for us, co-op leaders, is how do we manage our own finances? Because we are managing other people's money. How can we convince other people if we, as co-op leaders and employees, do not know how to handle or manage our own personal finances? I hope that starting today, through this activity initiated by the CDA Finance Cluster, will not only be a day full of learning for us, but a day of personal reflection towards a firm decision and commitment by showing bold transformation among ourselves. As one advisor said, it takes one brave decision to start everything. What you decide and then put into action defines and shapes your life. As cooperatives, this is the main reason why we are here. Our mandate of balancing both the moral and physical values of the people, leading to improving their lives, is our common mission. Have fun, everyone. Enjoying while learning. Internalize all the topics to be shared with us by our panelists. Because through our realizations in this forum, I believe we can achieve our goals and further develop ourselves in becoming a better financially literate person we can become. That from now on, we are not only learners, but a true disciple of financial discipline, faithful practitioners in terms of budgeting our own finances and monitoring it, in managing our investments, even our liabilities or debts, in building our assets, in simplifying our lifestyles, all leading to become informed financial decision makers. Thank you very much and good morning, everyone. Mabuhay ang kooperatiba.
Thank you very much, Sir Ernan. Okay, for the next